What's up, guys? How is everybody doing? What is good in your neighborhood? I have not recorded a DC Universe Online video in about a week, and I apologize for that. As some of you may know, I was out of town in Los Angeles vying for a full ride scholarship to the University of Southern California into their Cinematic Arts School, which is the #1 ranked film school in the world, and more specifically into their Interactive Entertainment program, which is basically another word for video game design. It is their video game design program, which for the second year in a row was ranked #1 in the country, higher than schools like DigiPen or other places that you may have heard of. So it was kind of a big deal, and I kind of had to go. I kind of had to put videos on the back burner. I had a bunch of Bulletstorm videos stored up that I uploaded while I was gone, and now I'm finally back in the swing of things. It took me a couple days to catch up with my coaching and catch up with everything that I needed to get back on track with, but now I should be able to make some more of these DCUO videos, and I have one ready for Machinima that I may be uploading there. So you'll notice a little bit of a gap here in the hero playthrough. Right now we're going to go find the Flash and speak with him at the Bohemia police station. We'll gather up this question mark of goodness, gain some experience or whatever the heck we gain from it. I did want to show you this new power that I have, which is Laser Eyes. It's pretty incredible. It takes guys out like in one beam. It's pretty awesome. It's my favorite ability that I've found in DCUO for villain or hero. It was my level 9 choice of a power, whatever you want to call it, like your hero power or whatever. That level 9 choice was, and as I enter what is now like the second and a half month of DC Universe Online, I thought I'd be pretty open with you guys and sort of talk a little bit about my YouTube channel, about DC Universe Online, about sort of where things are going and what's going on with all that, and what my thought process is, and how I'm feeling about everything. Let's first, before we do that though, let's go talk to the Flash in the little Bohemia police station. So basically, when I first started this YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it, my intention was to make medium range, basically quick looks at games. You know, where it wouldn't be a playthrough, it wouldn't be like a 5-minute Call of Duty gameplay, but like, you know, 2 15-minute episodes, or one 15-minute or one 30-minute episode looking at a game. So like, I'd take something, you know, whatever, I'd take DC Universe Online, or let's pick up a more linear game like Bulletstorm, and I'd play it for like a half hour, talk about it, give you guys my experience, pick a point that I thought looked pretty cool, like pick a cool level, and that would be that. But clearly that's not what happened at all. It's totally different than that. Let's talk to the Flash, and then we will continue.
So now you're the hero-sized bug zapper. Nice. I'll be working with you again soon.
Okay, so that was the complete. We defeated the Queen Bee inside the hive, so we get some magnetic pistols, which is pretty awesome. We'll equip those right now. So yeah, I wanted to do more quick look style videos, and it quickly turned into, you know what, playthroughs are sort of the way to go, and that was a way to do something that would gain ground, because as probably some of you know, if you've tried to start a YouTube channel, if you're just going to go in blindly and say, hey, I'm going to make a YouTube channel and no one knows who I am and I'm going to just do amazing, it really doesn't work like that. You know, people like CNanners or Tabe, or some of these people that are really popular, X-Jaws, these really popular Call of Duty commentators, they have the ability to just go and make whatever kind of video they want. You know, they can go and talk about whatever, their family, about wine, about cooking, about whatever suits them, because they already have such a large following. Now, if I go make a video and start talking about, you know, cooking or whatever, at least when I started, if I made a video and started talking about whatever, healthy food, you know, that would be really tough to gain ground, because people don't know me. Like, they're not going to be searching for healthy food talk while playing Call of Duty or whatever. Like, they're looking for something that stands out, and then maybe if they like the person, they'll stick around for some other commentary. So, you know, it's a little bit tough to know how to break in, because like I said, when I first started, I had these aspirations to be like some of these people that focus more on the commentary now, rather than just discussing straight up the game. But like I said, that's very hard to gain ground doing. You can't just title a video, you know, Black Ops, let's talk health. You can't do that. No one will find you. So it has to be Black Ops playthrough, part 1, and it has to be on launch day because that's when people are looking for it. And that's how, thankfully, I gained a lot of ground with DC Universe Online and with Killzone 3 and Bulletstorm and Dead Space 2. That's how I gained, those games really helped me make that jump from itty bitty tiny YouTube channel of about 250 subscribers to sizable, almost at 5,500 now. And, people always talk, oh, I'm just doing this for the fun of it, or I don't really care what happens with my subscribers. No, I'm absolutely doing it for the fun of it, but I do care. I want to grow as big as I can. I think that I do a pretty good job at this, and I really, really want to have my channel grow as much as possible. And to do that, I have to put out content that people can find.
Trigon's evil still permeates this plane. But thanks to your courage, Raven has been freed. This fight is far from over. Speak to Zatanna, and I will rejoin you soon.
So as we run on water here, yeah, it's like I have all these ideas. I don't know, how long you guys have been watching, but when I first started, probably 4 months ago, I was doing this show called 3 Lives Remaining, and it was inspired by the 1UP show, the Area 5 guys. I don't know if you know who they are, from 1UP.com. They used to do a weekly show where they'd cover like 2 or 3 games and talk about them for 15 minutes, and they'd mix gameplay in with interviewing developers or just talking amongst themselves in live action film. And so I started to do something like that where I'd cover 3 games that came out either that week or recently, and show like a 5-minute clip and talk about that game. But those got 200 views, 300 views, and obviously I was a lot smaller back then. But again, it's something where people aren't going to search for 3 Lives Remaining. They're not going to search for that show, and so it was sort of not feasible to do. I feel like I have a little bit more leeway now where I can try some more experimental things. Like I started doing the vlogs, the video vlogs, and those have done pretty well. And really, I'm kind of at a point where I want to do 100% the videos I want to make. And so trying to juggle all these playthroughs, I'll definitely admit, it can be tough. It's at times stressful to be like, oh my god, I have to make new episodes of Bulletstorm or new episodes of Killzone. And sometimes, you just don't feel like playing that game. And it has definitely slightly taken a toll on how I play games and how I feel about them and how I look at them. We're not doing anything very exciting right now here in DCUO, but it's kind of a transition episode, making our way from one mission to the other. So I hope you're okay with that. Let's see if we can get a quick travel here. So basically, the point I'm trying to make is I'm kind of at a bit of a crossroads in terms of what kind of content I want to make. And I guess I don't really know what that looks like. All I know is that the things I enjoy most are where I get to talk about whatever I want to talk about, and show whatever game I wanted to show, and that's not what a playthrough is. A playthrough is you have to play this game for 30 episodes and mainly talk about the game. And don't get me wrong, like I still love making those videos. When I make them, I love them. It's like, some people really like apples, but they like bananas better. That's kind of how it is. It's not like I hate making playthroughs and I'm so, grouchy and irritated and resentful. No, not at all. I still really enjoy it. I still love playing the games, but I just would prefer to do videos where I can just talk about whatever, talk about anything, talk to you guys about my life, or really get a little bit more involved and start doing more contests and more fun things like that. And I've debated starting a second channel. That would be basically my personal channel where it would be all live action vlog type stuff, probably with my brothers, and just do some crazy stuff like that. I've debated transitioning to only doing shows, like I talked about that 3 Lives Remaining, where it's a show, where I talk about games. My problem with that is I don't really have anyone to talk to games about, and so a one person show that mixes in live footage with gameplay may not be the most exciting thing, but I could try it. If you have any feedback or comments or things that you think would be cool, or your thoughts on any of this, feel free to let me know. I read through all the comments, I read all my messages, so don't think your voice is going unheard. I love podcasts. I listen to like 8 or 9 podcasts a week, and I love that content. I love having the long form content where it's not just, oh, do you remember the cool boss from Bulletstorm? It's like, let's talk about bigger issues in gaming, or how endings are, or let's talk about what the meaning of violence in games is, and why everything has to be about aggressive action and guns and not just other emotions. Things like that are intriguing to me and things I like to talk about, but there really isn't a forum for that with my current format of doing playthroughs, and the occasional vlog. The vlogs are fun, but they're more just a day in the life of type videos where it's a slice of life, quick little bit. I think if I started doing them more frequently, they could develop into something more than that. But again, there's a really tough balance of, I don't want to make too many videos for my channel, because then all of a sudden they get lost in the shuffle, and that little upload box on the side there isn't very big. And so if I start putting out 5-6 videos a day, one, that's really time consuming, and two, things just get lost in the shuffle. So yeah, I'm kind of, I know it's kind of depressing, I guess, but I'm kind of struggling right now with where I want to take this and what I want to do. The one thing that you can count on and know is I absolutely want to continue doing YouTube for as far as I can see in the future. There's nothing that says I'm stopping this at all, so no worries there.
So, was it weird in Raven's soul self? Ah, never mind. I'm good with mystery. Thanks for all your help. I'll give you a call the next time we put on a show.
Boom. Completing missions left and right. Not really accomplishing much, but it's got to be done. A hero sometimes has to complete their missions. Complete. Silver-plated pistols. Are those going to be better than our last pistols? Let's check it out here. Let's see. The silver-plated pistols. They're worse, but they're stronger. We'll just go with what we have. Cool beans. Let's pick a new quest here. What do we want to do? Justice for all. Complete that one. Okay. A soda coal. Yes! What do we got going on? We could do Bestiamorph Havoc. Free Amazons from Cersei's Bestiamorphs in the Tomorrow District. Sure thing. Or well, that's level 12. We're not even there. So maybe we should do Bye Bye Succubi. Let's do that one. Sounds good. Where to? We're off. Go to Metropolis, continue our mission. So, I apologize if that was kind of a downer. I definitely didn't mean it to be a downer. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a share of where I'm at. Because, again, you know, I think everybody starts YouTube with a goal in mind and what they want to do and what they want to create. And mine sort of shifted to fit the need and fit the necessity. And I'm sure I could continue doing playthroughs and just grow that way. But I don't want to. I've seen some of these channels where, you know, they're juggling 4 playthroughs at a time. They're putting out 6 videos a day, and it's just like, it seems like it becomes a slog, and I can really see it becoming more of a chore than an enjoyment, especially when you feel like you have to put them out. I guess that's the feeling I don't like the most. I like making a video when I feel like making a video. I don't like making a video because I feel like, oh my god, people are clamoring for a new episode, and you look at some of, again, these super popular people like CNanners, and he just hit 600,000 subscribers, and he makes a video like once every 3 or 4 days. And there definitely are some people that do put out 3, 4, 5 videos a day, and I think that's awesome. But to me, it really shouldn't be about the quantity. It should be about the quality. And I want my subscribers, I want you guys, I want all my future subscribers to come to this channel mainly for me. And I know that sounds kind of selfish, but I want them to come because I'm interesting and fun to listen to, and you know, a fun part of your day, not just because, oh, I happen to be the person that goes out at midnight and gets the latest game, and so when you search on YouTube, I'm the first to find. I mean, that's, like I said, it's a great way to grow, and it's kind of necessary, especially this early on. I mean, gosh, I've only been doing this for four measly tiny months, a third of a year. It's not even very long at all. Most people don't seem to really grow until their, you know, their year to year and a half mark is when it seems like a lot of the major growth happens. So, you know, of course, there's plenty of time to go, plenty of room for improvement, and time for things to happen. As we test the concoction on the succubus, what's going to happen to her? She explodes, oh my! Oh, no, she turned into a person. Sweet! Green lipstick, yes! Alright, gotta be careful. There's a hero afoot. Or a villain, I mean. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, what you're thinking, how you feel about all of this stuff, everything I'm telling you and talking about. And, yeah, I'd appreciate that a lot. You know, you can follow me on Twitter, and I sort of posed a similar question on Twitter. If you want to answer it there, that's more than fine. You want to answer it here, that's cool. But yeah, and you know, I know I put this on a lot of videos. You know, click here to subscribe. You know, like this video. But for those of you who do like the video, I do really, whoa there, disappearing succubus. I do really appreciate it because likes help tremendously, and it helps people find my stuff. And I haven't hit that critical mass yet where it's like, oh my, GhostRobo. I'm still at the point where, again, people need to find me by videos, and the only way my videos are going to rise above anybody else's videos is if they're well liked and have a lot of views, and frankly, that's something that you guys can do that I really have no control over. So, if you would not mind taking the extra 2 seconds out of your day to hit the thumbs up button, on this video or any video that you like of mine, I would greatly appreciate it. You know, if you don't like the video, I don't want you to hit the like button. Don't feel like I'm asking you to like something that sucks. You know, I don't think anything that I put out sucks. But if you're not into it, don't hit that like button. Don't feel obliged to. But if you do like it, I would really appreciate you taking your time to do that for me. It makes a big difference. And I've kind of wandered all over the spectrum of dialogue here. And I'm thinking that one thing I'm going to do, regardless of what I do with my channel, is I think I'm going to make a video. It'll be creatively made, but a video where I sort of just give you guys GhostRobo before YouTube, more of a history of who I am and what I've done and where I'm at, and sort of a little bit more about me, because I feel like a lot of you probably know some surface level stuff in terms of I coach high school basketball and I do this and that, and I'm good at games, and I love video games, and I live in Indiana, but I'd like for you to know, I guess, a little bit more about me. I think that would be really cool, and we could probably have a lot more fun that way if you knew sort of, you know, what was my high school like? You know, where did I grow up? What colleges do I apply to? How did I get in? I mean, I don't think a lot of people don't really. Oh no, getting our butt beat by this person. Let's give you an I-beam. Check this I-beam out. You can't handle that. You can't handle my I-beam. Let's use a cola. And where'd you go? Whoa! Hey, buddy. Stop hurting me. I'm trying to talk to my subscribers, and you're giving me a headache here. I'm not having a good time fighting you. Go away. What are you doing? I wasn't prepared. This person clearly knows how to string these attacks all together, one after the other. And so we're about to die here. Game over. GhostRobo is done for. And I think this video is just about done. We tested the concoction on 8 out of 10. Sucky bye. I think that is good enough. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thanks for putting up with the slight delay between DCO videos. I will make another one shortly. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick to that schedule. Make it Friday, I may make it Thursday, I may make it Wednesday. But you'll get another one this week. I can promise you that. Dragon Age 2 comes out tonight. I will be getting that. I'm really excited to play that. Please come check it out tomorrow. And, you know, if we could have a like army, per se, of all you guys going and hitting that like button on the Dragon Age video, part 1, that's going to be releasing tonight at like 3 in the morning. That would be super duper fantastic. And I would appreciate it. But, guys, until next time, we'll see you later.